Give me a recap. What the fuck did you do last session?
Rob the bank.
Bank. Money. Bank.
So we've got bank, rob the bank, money, and bonk.
Oh, and also Payday.
Oh yeah.
We just have
Payday,
a lot
but
of,
like rated 18.
I think
We-
Payday is already rated 18.
Payday,
we
but rated 18 because of some very odd hero.
Midnight?
I wish it were Midnight and
but
not
it's rated
whoever that
adult.
was.
Payday, but it's rated adult only.
Yeah. Payday, but it's rated only, not for the violence. Oh god.
Yeah, we robbed the bank and probably murdered like entirely too many police on the way. But what are you gonna do?
Rated I for illegal.
Rated O for oh no.
And then we complained about the car some more, and then we drove home.
Rated A for anyway. You guys got home. You handed all of the cash to the lady that's gonna launder it for you. And
I have a question. Did we keep that like spike thing? Did we ever use that spike thing?
yes, you used it to turn off the inker.
Okay. Does it still work, or is it like
No, it's busted.
We
Okay.
gave it back to him, right?
You also found a weird hexagonal box thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that fucking thing. We should probably report that the spike worked.
Well, you didn't really give you sorry, had a mini stroke there, I guess. You weren't really given a place where you can report those things.
That's
However-
fine. We can just assume he was watching or something. I don't know.
Well, no, that's gonna play into things. Don't worry.
Oh god.
Theo.
So so you guys, you spent a few days just vibing on the boat. The boat.
Boat.
Boat vibing.
And every now and then,
Vibing.
you just get the opportunity to just hang out or whatever. But this morning, at a more reasonable time than usual,
Oh no, is the gay little bell gonna ring?
does indeed ring his gay little bell.
Can we get over to the boat screen?
Oh, the boat. No, you're not on the boat. You're not on the boat.
No, I'm not. I'm staring at the amogus I made.
No, not the
I'm not on the boat. I'm on
I'm
the
not-
fucking
it's not the
floor
boat.
again.
This is also not the boat.
Hold on.
I'm not in the boat, I'm drowning in the
Oh.
water underneath it.
There you go.
That boat looked a
He
lot like a
rings his
bank.
gay little bell, and here I am, fucking scrambling out of bed again.
You're scrambling out of bed at 3 p.m.?
Yeah, I am. What do you expect?
You know what?
of me?
Yeah, you know what?
I've lived
Fair
that
enough.
life. I've lived that life.
Yeah, same. I'm living that life.
I have a question that's
Yep.
somewhat related to what Rachel is doing. Do we have Wi-Fi on the boat?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, good. In that case, I'm just piddling on like my laptop or whatever.
Water.
You're on Twitter saying we just robbed a bank.
Just going to it like just robbed the bank, winky face, heart emoji.
AO Twitch chat. where do we
Updating
get
all the
next?
fans.
Yeah.
Just committed 25 felonies. Here's my name and address.
Yeah.
You have like a camera going as we were fucking robbing the place.
Yeah, we were
There are literally
we
pictures
were like
inside the
live
house.
streaming on Facebook.
Am I the asshole for killing 25 police officers who inevitably had families?
XOXO, love heart.
The FBI replies to your tweet with your home address, and you're like, "Big deal. I've known it longer."
Anyway, so I'm piddling around on social media. I hear the gay little bell ring, and I just kind of sit there for a second, look towards like where the room, like the bedrooms are, and just after a moment, do you like crash out of the bed?
Oh
if
yeah,
I'm
I do.
hearing that?
I once again fucking just like you just hear like a dull as I fucking hit the ground. And then it was quiet for a minute after that.
You good in there?
Yeah,
Alright, I'll meet you outside.
sure.
Okay, we're outside.
Snuff is playing around with like a shoestring and me.
Alan waits patiently until everyone arrives.
I mean,
I'm just sitting on the
Take my
barbecue
sweet
reading.
fucking time.
When
What were you saying, Amber?
Oh, I just said I was sitting on the barbecue just reading some probably like trashy novel. Just like pretending it's like not letting anybody see and like saying, "Oh yeah, this is a really thrilling crime novel."
but it's upside down.
It's really
It's like you took the cover off, but it's obviously smut.
it's like a really trashy, like one of those like really trashy romance novels where it's like really cliche. It's like a Hallmark Christmas movie, but without the
You've, like-
Christmas.
I like
You've
that
like
you're
slid
doing
the,
this.
you know, the like the protective cover thing from a hardcover. You slid that on from like Dune. It's like, yeah, it says a lot about ecology.
Yeah.
And I fucking take my sweet ass time coming down.
Mongo is like pecking at you as you finally.
Dude, why? I'm still fucking injured. It still fucking hurts. Come on.
Well, I might have something that might make you feel better.
What is it?
Payday.
Oh, fuck yeah. Dude.
So let's head down to our little friend and get our share.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds like a plan.
Walk, walk, walk.
Yeah, you guys casually, walk through the to the town, and then you make it into to your bar. You enter. First thing you notice, just some weird foreign music playing. Like old pop music, real old pop music. So as normal, your friend, the lovely lady bartender, is sitting around the counter and beckons you to come to her. I assume you do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
80s Russian disco.
More or less, yeah. Actually, mid-90s, but doesn't matter.
It's the same thing.
She sort of directs you into like a little segregated part of the bar.
I can't believe there's segregation in this.
A separated, that's the word I meant to. I'm gonna kill you.
Fuck.
Segregation, my favorite.
Fucking segregation in this house, apparently.
Can't believe this. It's what, 2200 something? Can't believe it's still segregation.
More like again, but that's a different discussion that I'm sure we'll have. She sits you guys down and pulls out a big suitcase. Here. About exactly $3.62 million US in clean, unmarked bills. She opens it, and that is indeed what you see there.
I am like rubbing my hands together.
Yeah, how much is the payout for each of us?
All right.
Make it nice and juicy. Come on.
Here's my suggestion from this. That's 3 mil, 3.5 mil. So, we pay out the what?
Goodbye.
What? I think the
Hey,
I
guys.
think we just watched a suicide.
The jukebox in the
Realize
bar
it's not getting
explodes.
any.
Oh my god! I can't believe the live band has been executed right in front of our eyes.
We just watched 5 people have a heart attack. I
Thank
thought
you,
this was
thank
My
you.
Hero Academia, not Death Note.
Thank you. We're the Strokes.
Oh fuck, dude! Ah! God fucking damn it, dude.
Well, in
Oh, I
broad
don't get paid enough
strokes,
for this.
what happens is, uh, yeah, right. Alan sort of, counts in his head. All right, we're gonna need a big pool in order to finance our plans and everything. If we give each of us a allowance of, say, 200K,
Big what?
I think that would be
Is that
pretty
yen or
okay.
USD?
US dollars.
Gotta fucking say.
How
I
much
approve.
yen is that? Because I only have my. Oh, is it all in US dollars? Okay, let me add
Yeah,
US dollars.
no, you
sorry.
were handed the money in US dollars, which you can,
Shane?
like, all right, that depends on what. Yeah, so it's a stable currency is the point.
This is definitely fiction.
I was gonna say, is it?
It's a more stable currency than the yen.
That's fair.
You know, there's a lot a woman can do with 200K in her pockets.
I bet I could find a really good fucking weed deal around here with that shit.
Well, one way or the other, we're gonna have to hunker together and figure out a game plan as it is for now. Let's just order a round of drinks and figure it out, huh?
Fine by me.
So, for our next gig, I'm thinking something a bit less killy.
Yeah.
Something more provocative. Just you know what I'm getting at.
Less killy? I don't know what you mean. I say as I'm wiping blood off one of the balls.
You want to burn something down? I'm good at that.
Yeah, maybe something where, we don't get liable to get fucking shot, or where heroes show up very fucking quickly.
Question.
Hmm?
What is the date-ish? Like, what time of year is it? Or is it that way?
Midsummer.
Okay.
Like the school year is about to start. Let's put it that way.
School year
Oh
starts
no,
in
not the fucking
spring.
school girl.
Spring. I have my date. I have my date written down somewhere. I don't have it.
Yeah, it's fine. That's what I was wondering.
Actually, no. Hold on. School started 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so we're in this.
A week. No, a week.
Your guys' school starts in the spring?
In Japan, school starts in the spring.
Oh, in Japan. Okay.
Yes.
As like Alan is saying this, I just kind of like I'm not looking at him. I just lean against the bar, as if I'm like browsing what I want to. You know what I would prefer to be doing right about now. Again, I give him kind of a pointed look. But
That kind of makes me like shuffle a little bit, like uncomfortably almost.
Well, I can see around if I can get any contacts.
I'd like that. I'd like that a lot.
Yeah, well,
Just really worried as I look at Rachel. Seldom said.
well, but that's mostly just going to be a waiting game. So we're going to figure out something for us to do as a collective in the meantime. I'm thinking something poignant, destructive maybe, but less actual risk involved. Could blow up a monument or something.
Dude, what the fuck?
Fine by me.
I'm always up for a good bit of fireworks, mate.
Actually, he like reaches over the counter and like grabs a newspaper. Here's an ad for a prison that's being built on an island north of here. Rather, an ad for construction workers. They're hiring. Blowing up a prison close to completion while everyone's out on break or vacation.
I like that idea.
Well, what's everyone else's opinion on that plan?
I mean, I'm down. I don't particularly care. I just want to do something. So
Pretty much.
sounds like fun, honestly.
Nothing better than one less prison in the world.
Snuff
True
is
that.
kind of like... He's kind of like sprawled out on the table, like he's laying out like his body over the table, his arms like stretched out across it, like just gently bapping with his hands, while he's sipping on some apple juice. Paying attention. Okay.
Maybe that, or I don't know, something else, something less.
Well, as long as it doesn't involve as much blood being spilled, I have about a year's blood worth of, or I have a year's worth of blood on my hands right now.
What the fuck did you get all that blood?
No. I don't intend to kill anyone here. I want to think of things that will humiliate, police heroes, but we can get out before we get into a extended skirmish.
I like that idea.
Sure.
I will
You
say
know.
I can't if we get into a difficult situation, I can't promise that I won't have. If we have to.
Well,
Listen,
obviously.
self-defense is self-defense, but yeah.
I'm not gonna hesitate to shoot a bitch.
Yes, I've noticed.
If the pigs come,
Come
I'm not gonna
on.
make bacon.
Which reminds me. Either way, we're gonna need stuff. Not just bats and the likes. We're gonna need actual equipment, like support equipment or munitions or something. Electronics. You hear a somewhat familiar voice from behind you. Perhaps I can be of assistance there. It's the guy with the tracksuit pants and the suit.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps not I, but my superior. And he like sort of points in the corner where there is a very large, similarly peculiarly dressed man, like sort of standing there and sort of pushing on the jukebox. He's like it's a big, like tall, dark-skinned man, wearing a winter jacket in like mid-spring, and a Ushanka. He doesn't look Russian, but hey, whatever.
He's allowed to be an enthusiast.
Well, I assume that our spike has served you in its intended purpose.
It worked perfectly, actually.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Do you still have the remains? Yeah, right
Yes,
here.
sir. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. You should probably talk to my friends over there. Well, come on, follow me, follow me. Yeah, he walks you guys over to this group of men. There is, as I said, the big burly black man with the ushanka and the winter coat. Then there is a fairly short blonde woman with her hair tied in pigtails. She is wearing a full tracksuit, but is wearing a top hat. And then there is another dude who is wearing some kind of like sports uniform, maybe, or Boy Scouts, something like that, some kind of youth organization. It's a little too small for him to close by now, but he's wearing them. Let me introduce you to Semyon over here. He says, pointing at the man in the Boy Scout uniform. Natasha and Paul.
Paul, the guy in the tracksuit. Or not the
No,
tracksuit.
Paul is the big, dark-skinned man.
Got it.
So, you've been making deals with my friend Vasily here? Like, he's obviously not Russian. You can tell now by the way he's speaking. I'm assuming by the fact that he brought you back here to me that you might be interested in purchasing some more difficult to acquire wares.
Like more of those spikes?
Potentially more tech things, perhaps things that are a little harder to come by in, Japan. Things like ammunition or, things that may be more controlled here.
Well, we're definitely in dire need of firearms.
Well, as Vasily has me as his boss, I have my own boss. So, let me... He hands you like a paper, like a slip of paper, with a QR code on it. Scan this in 1 week's time, exactly.
I specifically kind of look at it and just kind of lean over to Rachel and go, "Is that like a fucking coupon or something? Fucking discount?"
Like Alan is a little bewildered. Like, okay, can I have like I don't know an explanation? Oh, right, that might be useful for you. Like he goes back for a moment to like messing with the jukebox, like sort of like Paul.
Normally,
huh?
I don't have.
Oh, yeah, right.
Normally, I don't have to explain anything. The Russian people I surround myself with just do things.
You see, it's a bit too risky to smuggle things straight into Japan. So, we meet out at sea, just outside the watchful eye of international patrols and the likes. And hopefully the watchful eyes of heroes. If you're
Exchange out at sea.
yes.
Totally not fucking dangerous at all.
Well, we have a reputation to keep. See, piracy isn't exactly going to gain us customers. So. Just say the word, and I will arrange something.
1 week's time, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Works for me.
Do that.
All right.
I will kind of like look towards Alan. You know, I've been thinking about it since last night, and it'd be really cool if I could get something that could amplify what I can do. You know, fire, sparks, and all. I'm kind of though. You got any ideas?
I mean, lots of people have fire quirks. I'm sure a support item that amplifies that in specific in some way wouldn't be that hard to come by. If they're specialty dealers, as they tout themselves to be, I'm sure we'll find something.
All right. I guess I'll have to give it more thought.
Just stop packing fucking mini bombs at this point. Light them with your quack.
Okay, but that's like not amplifying her quirk. That's just substituting a light.
Think about it. Technically, it is.
Okay, but now we're splitting hairs, and this conversation has gone derailed by you being a contrarian, as usual.
Suddenly Snuff Big Wets. And it's an ad for like sushi comes up on TV, and he like is tugging Alan's jacket.
Alright, let's get you some sushi.
Sparkle Eyes.
Alright, if you don't mind, I'm gonna do a bit of a time skip here.
Snuff also would have asked for a cell phone.
I don't think you need a specialty dealer to get one of those.
Yes, but he does not have. How
Let him feel special.
What were you saying, Diddy?
How do touch sensor work? Smoke.
Carefully.
Gloves. Like, they're all touch gloves. Get you some of those.
Fair enough. Sew them into like the tips of your bodysuit.
Yep. Anyway.
I also want to note that he starts like using his phone a lot. Like as soon as he gets it and starts figuring it out, he has trouble at first. He starts using it to like type messages more.
Like, I like the idea of just like Alan handing him the phone, and then the first thing he does is he texts Alan. Like, just, hi.
Hi.
No, that's exactly it. Hi, hello, thank you for this.
I assume Snuff is really into those old like cheeseburger memes because they have cats.
He is now.
Motherfucker sending memes 350 years out of date.
in the middle of a bank heist, and it's just like, listen, I know we're in the middle of a bank heist, but have you seen this cat?
Ken has
I emailed you an image of a cat.
We're kidnapping my uncle from Nintendo, and Snuff fucking texts us spoilers for Spider-Man.
I showed you
Spider-Man
my
on
cat.
PlayStation.
Please respond.
Hey,
Lesbians eat what?
I love the fucking picture.
so it's been a week. And basically, Alan found an excuse to have Lena take Janet off to like dinner or something so that they can use the boat for an evening. Alright. Guess here goes nothing, huh? He scans the QR code and it comes up to coordinates.
So are we a week later currently?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did a time skip.
Oh. Sorry, my brain was
You're fine.
vibing.
It happens.
You guys fuck, hold on. Yeah, you guys fucking just ride for a solid 3.5 hours because this is not a very fast boat.
The houseboat.
Non-num.
Do we get Wi-Fi out at sea?
No, like eventually it cuts out.
Damn it.
We were stealing it from the neighbors.
If you genuinely ask that question, I swear to God. Like in character. Hey, Alan, do we get Wi-Fi out here?
Hey, the net just went out. We're fucking 50 kilometers out at sea.
There's enough
but the
Why
Wi-Fi
went out,
went out.
Rachel? Down.
I probably would have asked that just to piss you guys off.
If you do actually ask it, I will absolutely shove you in the fucking ribs.
You just hear like a distant, like from inside the boat, Alan, the Wi-Fi went out.
Followed by a very loud just thwack.
Meanwhile, Snuff is at the front of the boat, kind of like in his tent, protectively holding Mitsu from the wind.
Mimi.
Or Mimi. Mimi. Fucking, I keep saying the wrong cat.
Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, eventually you get to a point and the boat stops. Well, this is supposed to be it. I guess now we wait. Everybody make a perception check.
Oh god, oh fuck.
Am I good at those? I don't remember.
Can't believe we're fighting the fucking
No, I'm
captain.
not.
I had a +6 and I get 2 fucking
Perception.
fives.
I have a 0 to perception, so let's see. 15! Unexpectedly.
I have a
15.
+6 and I still have a fucking.
Oh, fuck me.
Does the bird get perception?
The bird does also get perception.
So I can roll for the bird.
Can
Yes,
Bongo
roll
be my
Bongo.
eyes?
Bongo, my beloved.
Can Bongo be my fucking eyes?
Well,
What the Bongo?
bonk no.
Bongo, what do your
Also
bird
trying to
eyes
figure
see?
out why the Wi-Fi's broken.
Nothing.
So, Gravistar, Rachel, you guys eventually start hearing the low whir of a small motorboat. Well, small. It's a speedboat. You eventually see it coming towards you, and it is obviously armed.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh no.
Two miniguns on the front, and a machine gun in the back, and there are a fair amount of people there.
Do we see like any clear embleming? Like, it's not the police, right?
No, this they're wearing a hodgepodge of like gear. This is nothing official.
Okay.
Are they aiming the guns at us, or?
They're not manned right now.
Okay.
They just have a lot of weapons that they could use if they really wanted to.
Or needed to.
You?
So they move up to the boat, come to a halt, and hold on. Next to the boat, rather next to your boat, there is a fairly short woman with like a dark purplish hair. She's wearing some kind of uniform. Doesn't look like anything belonging to anything specific. Next to her is a big hulking like metal man made of scrap, basically. Like he is between 7 and 8 feet tall, and his skin, or if you can call it that, does look like it's essentially just bent sheet metal. You can recognize like various parts from things like cars and stuff that have clearly been used to like make parts of his body. And he lifts the woman as well as another woman, a very short girl with like in a dress, and like she's got short, dirty blonde hair that's sort of like shoulder length. And then he hoists himself onto your boat. The woman that you saw first, the one in the weird uniform, like curtsies in front of you. Call me Carbine.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Call me Carbine.
Nice
Okay.
to meet you, Carbine.
Carbine?
It's a pseudonym.
Alright.
Well, some young, aspiring villains. Japan's not exactly an easy turf for that kind of business, you know?
We have reasons to be here, like we are.
We're also stupid.
Well, that, I suppose, is a reason to do something reckless. Though you're obviously not completely brain dead.
Why, thank you.
Debatable.
Snuff is like just dancing around. He picked her paws up and he's sitting on the front of the boat dancing.
Especially you, Rachel.
What a varied group you have here. Anyhow, I am part of an association of people very much like you, operating throughout Eurasia. And, on occasion, we offer our services as traders, shall we say. I've got some very nice contraband with me. You just have to tell me what it is you'd like, or want, or need.
What kind of guns do you have?
Like the sort of neutral expression on her face turns into like a like a sly sort of like grin. Oh, that is my favorite question. And she looks over to the girl with the dirty blonde hair, who sighs simply. And then, sort of, in a fashion that probably looks more gruesome than it actually is, she opens up her forehead
Oh,
and reaches inside.
immediately regret my fucking.
And, well, pulls out several rifles.
Huh.
I see you getting headed again.
Oh my
Head is
God!
My head is sort of like a bag of holding, you see.
Hmm.
Well, simple. She Cobbing picks up the one of the rifles, an old reliable, if you will, Aftermat Kalashnikov. Had been in service for hundreds of years. Probably will be in service for another few hundred years. But, well, 545 still kills as it did in 1974. Of course, with weapons restrictions being more restrictive, it'll cost a little more than it might have done a few hundred years ago.
How much more are we talking?
Well, let's see. For this, as well as, say, 4 magazines, 30 rounds each. Shall we say, rifle plus 4 magazines full of rounds, and some spares. Say 8,000 US dollars, of course.
That's not too bad, I think.
What?
It's not too bad, I think.
All right. For reference, if this is a fully automatic rifle, that's a bargain. Like, were this available, transferably in any civilian capacity, you'd be paying probably twice that, if not a little more. Because he's not scamming you, definitely not.
like whistle. Like, oh, that's a bargain, ain't it?
That's 8,000 each.
I have 2 of these on me. So, who am I selling these to?
I guess me. Fuck, I need a bigger gun anyway.
Mm-hmm. Very well. Here you go. She nudges her companion, and she pulls out basically like a few more magazines and just a duffel, just a literal duffel bag full of bullets. These aren't sorted. You'll have to sort them.
That's fine. I'll make do. It's alright.
Stuff
What?
stops playing with Mimi for a second, and then kind of thinks, like tilts his head. He's visibly thinking, then kind of pulls out his phone and goes over to Alan, typing away, and then turns it around, just to show him, and only him, a text that just says, "Maybe you could offer a trade of your chemicals for bills on their stuff, business partners."
That's good thinking, Snuff, but I think I already know what this woman has in mind for a partnership. Then I assume you're the ringleader of sorts. Well, you're right. You were the ones that tested our computer spike, wasn't it?
Mhm.
We have a few other experimental devices that we would like to have tested before we issue them out in the field. Perhaps you could find some use for some of them. What do you think?
What kind of catch are we? Or is it just another one of those that for free?
Well, the catch is that they're prototypes. I don't know how effective they will be, or what complications can arise. But, well, gift
So
horse.
don't go in without a backup plan. Got it.
That's a good idea either way. Now, I also have a wide arrangement of support items of any kind with me.
Do you have anything that would go well with that deals with flames?
Listen, kid, fire is the most common type of damage dealing. Lots of people with fire is what I'm saying. Let's see. What
It's
do you
not
want
a kid either. Thank you very much.
to? Well, so what do you want to do? You want to deal more damage with it? Do you want to spread it further? Do you want to focus it? Do you want to be able to save it for later? What is it you want to do with it?
I'm trying to think out of character what would be the most like synergizing thing for her.
Or do you just want me to just show you something and see if you're interested?
Sure, let's start there.
Okay. And she pulls out a hold on. She pulls out what looks like a like fuck, I forget what they're called, like in actually English. Like bubbles that you blow?
Yeah.
I mean, like, bubble blowers, like
Yeah.
the little things you dip in soap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She pulls out what looks like one of those. It's exactly what it looks like. So, aim it out here. Like she hands you the thing. Just use your quirk, however it is that it works, to ignite this part here. And then pull this button here.
Okay. I like take it and kind of move off to the side so I can like aim it outwards and like out towards the open water, hopefully without frying anyone. And I will do as
Yep, it gets set ablaze, like the ring.
Mhm.
And when you press the button, it seemingly is dependent on how hard you press the button, but it's a bubble of flame essentially that wanders at a not very high speed, but wanders fairly far before, well, exploding.
Not bad.
It's a little more focused than just throwing fire at people, typically.
How much?
But that old thing, 500 USD.
Well, I'd be stupid not to take it as long as it doesn't break mid-use.
If it does, then I'll give you a replacement. I have those things in spades.
All right.
Actually, like, she snips her fingers, out comes another one, and she just hands you a second one. Here, just for good measure.
Oh, of you. Thank you. I'm gonna cause a lot of destruction with this.
How the fuck is that?
Wonderful.
Looks like they
Think
are
with me.
fucking kids' toys.
All right. You there. English.
Okay. Do you have anything that's, let's say, good at bludgeoning the living shit out of someone?
I don't know.
Oh,
Like what? Like a mace or?
no, I was thinking just. Have you got.
I have a. I don't know. A riot shield maybe?
Yeah, sure.
All right. She looks over to her little friend, who like grimaces a little. Not the riot shield. Give me the riot shield. Like she looks embarrassed. And she starts pulling a big old shield out of her forehead, like a riot shield.
Do you want like help with that?
No, please do not touch me while I'm doing this. I will
Okay.
throw up all over your boat.
Oh, okay.
Snuff is gonna type down his quests while that's going on.
Yeah. It's a big old riot shield. It's thick, so it's bullet resistant to pistol rounds, but that's what the cops use. It's thick enough to where you wouldn't really have to worry about. It's a tower shield, right? Stat wise, it's a tower shield.
Cheers, how much are you?
For that, well, that comes from the OMON, the Russian Special Police Force, so it's very good quality. So let's say 1,200.
Sure thing. Sounds like a deal.
Cool.
Cheers, love.
Bludgeoning. What about? What about like training javelins? Like the ones with the
Tips.
Oh, you have my attention.
I don't actually have those in her. Hold on. Like she sort of leans over the railing. Like starts like speaking in Russian. Very aggressively. And eventually someone throws like a bag of blunt tipped they're more like war darts, not full on, like they're a bit shorter than you'd call a javelin. But yeah, they've got like rubber tips instead, like blunt rubber tips.
Cheers,
There you
love.
go.
This will be great. How much are you?
That's sport equipment. $50.
Okay.
Cool. Alan sort of. What did fucking Snuff tell Alan to get?
So one, I was gonna wonder how much the phone was, just so I can mark it down.
Oh, the phone was 100.
Okay.
It's a burner phone.
So first of all, he is going to ask if they can custom make things, and if so, he has a couple requests as far as that goes.
Like Alan basically just shows her the texts, and then points at Snuff, and the lady turns directly to you and speaks to you.
Snuff seems surprised.
Well, custom making things isn't usually something we do, but under the assumption that we're going to meet each other again, I'm certain that we can come to that I can find something that you'd need, something a bit more specific.
So Snuff is looking for some kind of headgear he can wear to like attach to his gas mask, pretty much, to lessen his smoke. Mouse. Lessen his smoke escaping and like triggering smoke alarms when he's just walking around. So basically he wants an upgrade to his bodysuit that's not going to accidentally set off fire alarms when they're supposed to be sneaking around places.
Like, she thinks for a moment, and then she sort of like looks to the big metal man. I know CBRN suits are made to keep things out, but could keep things in too, huh? The metal man nods, and like his gears squeak as he does. I don't have anything like that on me, but that's not
You can
that
take
hard
your
of a
time.
request. Fair enough.
Other things I would like. This mask, it's important to me. But I would like to, if it could feed, okay, sorry. Back. He like is pressing just the delete button a ton on his phone. Do you have something that burns really well? Makes a lot of smoke. And then he like, there's like a cry emoji, preferably something that doesn't taste awful.
I mean, I've never tasted it, but like she sort of looks again back to the metal man. Do we have thermite? We should have thermite with us, don't we? Like she looks at like back at Snuff. Would thermite work?
Does it smoke?
Yeah, quite a fair amount.
He nods.
Hold on. Anything else that we have of that variety? Like she just sort of starts going through her catalog of like pyrotechnic stuff, right?
Could you just insert a smoke machine like directly into his suit? Is that something you can get?
Probably not, because that's not actually burning. Because smoke machines make steam.
It's colorful steam.
Yeah. Eventually, the forehead lady produces some like bags of various things that are like labeled. So this is phosphorus powder, basically just the stuff on the tip of matches, right? So then, yeah, this is the thermite I was talking about. And this here is black powder. Makes a lot of smoke. Also smells really bad, but I don't know how it tastes. I haven't really tasted. It's gunpowder.
There's like a sun cry emoji on his screen. And then this mask is important to me, but if I could get it modified in some way to feed this to me when I need it, that would be useful. Like out of character, I'm looking for something that'll like let him eat stuff as a bonus action or something like that. I mean, if you want to give me something better, I'm obviously not gonna complain.
That might take a while. Would you mind if I take some schematics?
He kind of nods hesitantly and takes his mask off, and you can see the smoke like from the mask like congeal back to form the space that is his face.
Yep.
He looks very anxious with it off.
The woman basically just briefly takes it into her hands fairly carefully. Takes pictures of it from various angles. It's an SSR-50, old model civilian gas mask. Yeah, no, this should be fine. And hands it back to him. Give me, well, until we meet again.
He nods, and then he pauses for a moment, and then goes back, types on his phone again. How much for the burning stuff?
A K, maybe 1,000.
And everything else?
Well, everything else, I'm not selling anything to you yet, so for just us seeing if we can get you merchandise and seeing if we can get you something, that's free. So
He nods and then hesitates one more time before going off. He seems very indecisive about if he's ending the conversation well. And
Well-
maybe you can use my body to test quirks for certain types of people. And then kind of goes back to very shyly playing with me.
She doesn't really react that much. She doesn't seem bothered, at least. And then she looks at you, Kadama. You haven't ordered anything yet.
I'm conflicted because on one hand I want stuff, but also Forehead Girl looked very unhappy taking out the riot shield, and I don't want to make her pull more things out.
I get paid for this, so...
Probably not enough.
I have a question. Does it hurt?
Well, it's less hurting and more, she's blushing really hard.
Okay, now I don't want to.
Okay, never mind. Okay, yeah.
Whatever.
All right.
It's just a little... It just feels a little weird to pull things out of your body. That's all.
Sure. I'm not really one for firearms, not out of any particular distaste. I'm just bad at using them, but I would love the largest maul that you have.
The
Or
largest maul that...
if not a maul, some big I need a big thing I can hit people with.
How strong are you?
I have 18 strength. I don't know how that turns into real world terms.
Okay, let me think. She's thinking for a moment. Oh, I know. And then she sorry, hold on. Sort of looks through her little catalog that she has on her. How about more something with one hand, two hands?
2 hands?
2 hands, got it. Quick, what's your favorite traffic sign?
Stop.
I
feel like I'm about to be very upset in a moment.
So she looks once again off the boat, telling them to quote hand her quote one of the rods. And it's a big metal rod with a rectangular tip at the top. And then they throw up a stop sign, which she puts on, and she hands you a stop sign.
Cool. That works. Can this thing survive being set on fire?
Yeah, it's hold on. Yeah, it's steel.
Awesome. Okay. Also, if you have any flame retardant clothing, I would love that.
Flame retardant close. Let me think.
Couldn't you get that in a quirk shop, like a regular fucking store?
Well, I got one fireman's outfit, but I would rather have something that A stands out a bit less in public, and B, I'd like to have more than one set because I get shot at sometimes.
Actually, I might have something. Give me the.
I could just buy more fireman's clothing, but I feel like
I've
someone
got
spending
something you might be interested in.
Sure, that works.
She points at something on her catalog. The girl does her thing, and she hands you 2 spray cans of something that you can't read because the label is in Cyrillic. That's used by firemen and uh, people in the military. Basically, it's a flame retardant spray. It coats over things, and prevents them from getting set on fire. It doesn't protect them from heat, but it does stop them from getting set on fire.
That is perfect. Thank you. How much do I owe you?
Those are, well, specialty items. With a stop sign, it's not a specialty item. Let's say 800 total.
Perfect. Pleasure doing business with you.
Very nice. Very nice. She looks at Alan. And with you, I leave this. And she hands a a big rectangular metal box to Alan, who looks inside. Random gadgets. They've come with little explanations. I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to look through them.
And before you leave, I perk up. I look for a moment as if I'm a bit distracted by something, but it's not discernible what. A little bit of a weird request, but do you have have the means to have this made, a fireproof scarf?
I'm assuming you want something that's not a carcinogen.
Wait, remind me what a carcinogen is?
It causes cancer.
Oh, I mean it's for bongo, so I don't can flame birds get cancer?
Fucking hope not. What the fuck?
Probably not.
Why are you even asking that question?
I mean, it's also, if you're going to be the one. Oh wait, are you wearing it, or is it just Bongo wearing it?
No, it's for bongo. Bongo wants a scarf.
Bongo bitch.
Okay, that makes more sense, because I was about to say it's probably important that you discover whether it's deadly to you as well.
I mean, I could give you something made of asbestos.
That's carcinogenic.
Yes.
Poison my bird and my girlfriend, why don't you? Thanks.
Actually, I mean, if the bird is made out of literal fire, it might just be the girlfriend.
Great, that's even better.
And also all the rest of us, I would like to point out.
I don't care about you though.
That includes you.
All right.
Again, point proven. I don't care.
She takes she Guggen looks overboard, yells in Russian, something is thrown up to her, and she's got a little. This is not asbestos, for the record.
I don't know, Pete.
No, she's holding a little. It's not steel wool, but it's kind of like a metal fabric-ish thing.
Oh.
Oh, it's like a chainmail.
Sorta, yeah. Just very fine. Kind kind of has the consistency of like a fishing net.
Huh.
Yeah, that work?
Yeah, I think this will do nicely.
Sure, have it. No charge.
What?
That's rent. That's.
I was frantic to get rid of
And what
it.
the fuck happened to the steel wool?
I'm gonna be real with you. That's random junk I found in the box.
Right.
Well, if it works, it works.
Well,
Can we paint it?
it's been a pleasure doing business with you, but we shouldn't linger for too long. Otherwise, we may have heroes show up here, and I don't think any of us want that experience.
I have had more than enough of fucking heroes after last time.
I'm certain. Anyhow, she snips her fingers. The big metal dude picks her and her companion up, puts her back down on the boat, and then lifts himself back onto the boat. And with the money in tow, they just leave.
Cool.
I immediately go to give Bongo the scarf. But like, I'm doing this inside, and if anyone looks, you'll see me like trying to like put the scarf on Bongo, and he's like, but it's difficult because he's bouncing up and down.
I
He's doing
am.
the dance bird.
Yeah, he's doing the dance word.
Kodama is grabbing a chair and testing his new stop sign. What's the damage die on that?
Hold on. It's equivalent to a great club.
Oh, hang on, I gotta Google that.
It's in the compendium. Just pull it into your character sheet and rename it.
Yeah, but that's less fun, and I already have the thing open.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I probably need to add my shield at some point.
I will need someone to write down my what all I got from as far as burning and how much it was, but we'll figure that out in a hot minute.
Yeah. So you guys are.
I was just making sure it worked properly.
What did you call it? Stop. Sorry, had to. Yeah. After another 2.5 hours, you're back in port. And well, Janet and Elena are standing at the dock. Did you get everything you need?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
Perfect. And Janet, as soon as you're back and docked, she yeets herself onto deck back inside. Good, I'm taking a nap. She seems unusually grumpy though. This isn't her just being a cranky old lady. Something's on her mind.
What's got her all twisted?
I don't know. She Elena sort of frowns. I don't know. She said something about an acquaintance. But she wouldn't say more than that. Alan now looks concerned. That doesn't sound good, but against better judgment, I'm going to ignore it for now.
Insight check. Do I have reason to be worried?
Make an insight check.
Hang on. I'm not very good at these. Oh, 11.
Whoa.
Can I also make an insight check?
Sure.
Are we all making insight checks?
I
mean-
just want to know if I'm under threat of getting kicked off the boat.
I mean,
I'm
also
generally
make an
pretty in
insight
tune.
check.
I'm generally pretty in tune of people, so.
Yeah.
My powers are literally looking at people's emotions, so I guess I could make a.
Yes, you can roll an insight check at advantage.
Nice.
Never mind, that's a nat 20.
Ah,
Lay it on me. Come on. What is she thinking? Come on.
She's
I'm
having a
too
flashback of some kind, like something keeps replaying through her mind.
Mm.
And Elena's hiding something.
Oh. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Do I get to potentially listen to their thoughts?
You could ask Elena.
There's
But
also a spell.
it's
called
too
Detect
direct. I mean, I could just literally fucking walk up to her and be like, "Hey, what the hell are you hiding?"
You can't read their thoughts, but you can. You can tell if they're lying, but
Mm.
that's
I
different.
guess after like kind of realizing that something fucky in the air, I kind of just glance. Is she in the room right now?
Yeah, you're still outside. Like she's sort of clinging to Alan again, but something's bothering her.
I try not to look too judgmental, which I know is fucking hard for me, but I kind of just direct my gaze at her and just go, "So, what are you thinking about? Something seriously bothering you?"
It's nothing. Don't worry.
I'm not worried, you know? I kind of like almost nonchalant as I just scuff my boot against the ground and try and act as if, you know, nothing's wrong. It's just the fact your emotions are just all over the damn place that it is hitting me right in the head.
Alan sort of puts his hand like on Elena's shoulder. If there's something you need to tell us, you can trust us, you know?
What he said.
It's just... She said I shouldn't think about it. Basically, when I took her out like for dinner, she just kind of disappeared midway through. And when she came back, she looked like she'd seen a ghost.
Oh, she disappeared and probably went to go see someone, right? Did she tell you?
No. She just kept mumbling something about... I don't even know. It was barely coherent. Just something about haunting her. Just wanting peace. I don't know.
Would Elena be lying right now?
What?
Would she be lying right now?
No, that's the truth.
Okay. I think
Well-
after that, I kind of just back off a little bit.
Well, let's not trip that minefield right now. It's late.
Yeah, thanks for telling us, though. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah. And, well, with a bunch of new gear and everything, everyone's settling back, we're gonna, end this session before Ian has to jump ship.
Wahoo, thank you.
That was good.
GDM.
Thank you.
thank you
Yeah.
for letting me purchase. Stop.
Stop. Stop.
Also, I was
Fraser.
wrong. It's not a great club. It's better. It's a D10 because it's pretty big.
Oh, cool. Okay, that works. I will fix
but
that.
so it's a reach weapon technically.
Oh, okay.
But you have to be... Okay, you can't hit people while you're 5 feet away from them. You can only hit people while you're 10 feet away from them.
Oh,
Is it
okay.
Yeah, but it's a bit weird. But that's the stats of a weapon like that. So I have
Cool.
So you whack them and then walk another step closer to them when you're on fire, so they get burnt next
I was
time.
just
But it
thinking
does-
a great axe, but that works too.
Yeah, but that gives them knockback. So.
Yeah.
Uh,
And it's bludgeoning, right?
yes, it is bludgeoning.
Okay.
What else would it be?
Well,
mean,
it's a
the-
stop
the-
sign.
the-
I was thinking swinging it like an axe.
Yeah, the edges might be sharp.
You could
sharpen
sharpen them.
Yeah.
Okay, but then you'll cut yourself on them.
No, you
details.
won't.
What?
How would you cut yourself on it?
The same way you cut yourself on an axe if you handle it improperly.
So
I
don't
have, I have
properly.
proficiency with martial weapons.
What the fuck?
This is an improvised weapon.
Ah, fair enough.
A stop sign is not made to kill.
It could be.
Okay,
Don't you
Not
love
yet.
your players?
sure.
Can
Is that what we're doing now?
I say that like one point like overnight the stop sign like wait it would have stop on both sides, wouldn't it? Or wait, would it?
No, it
Yeah.
doesn't.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Okay, so it doesn't. Okay, so on the back, mysteriously overnight, the word cease was spray painted on.
You could have just markers, you know.
You could have just used like a
For this
sharpie.
kind of tagging, you know.
What did you say? Yeah.
You could have just used a Sharpie.
That's what I just said. I carry those around literally fucking everywhere.
Yeah, but they smudge.
No, they don't.
Okay, they
You know
smudge.
what else smudges?
They smudge less than spray paint.
Rachel, I literally carry around fucking markers to tag shit with 24/7. What do you think I used some bullshit from like the fucking dollar store? No.
As soon as this like argument breaks out, she like takes the fucking marker and like stomps over it.
What the fuck?
Alright.
Expensive. You whore. You owe me like fucking for that. Jeez.
Situation going on.
Fuck. That's it. Give me a fucking laptop.
I'm sorry, I
Just
caused
loads of
this.
fucking scuffling happening upstairs.
Well, I'm probably going to retire because I'm still sick.
Yeah, please rest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
please
die.
rest.
And yeah, I'll see y'all.
Next time.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve,
Yeah.
I think.
Uh,
That's what we agreed on.
Yeah.
Hopefully, maybe we'll make it a red Christmas.
Oh.
Mm.
You know what? Nah. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. Was good.
Not wrong. Not necessarily
Alright.
wrong.
Audrey. I wanna-
Okay, we'll see you guys.
Dee,
See you
Bye.
guys.
you okay?
Yeah. It's just a lot of noise for the end there, but I'm good.